I think people's mindset has shifted in terms of how quickly their business can change and how much they potentially need to change, because the speed at which some companies have pivoted their business model and potentially their whole market behaviors have changed, and there've been some winners and losers in that. And if you want to be a winner going forward, you need to be tuned into your market, and you need to be running your objectives and your strategies and your decision making through a strategic lens. And sustainability is part of that lens. So we're quite keen that people build these sort of objectives just into business as usual. It's not this thing that sits over here and, oh, let's do sustainability today. It's a framework to think things through. If I did this, let me think now, what's the social impact? What's the environmental impact? What's my profit impact? It should be part of your decision making. And I think this crisis has challenged people to make better decisions and to be more aware of what their market wants and needs.
And so one of the things we do at the very start of our process is we look at the business case, like why it would be important for a business to be more sustainable. And it often comes up with to retain and attract the best staff. And it's things like that, we go through that process and we keep referring back to that, because I think sustainability, while nobody wants to greenwash, it is at the moment, it's still a competitive advantage for companies, for employers and for customers, and even I'm expecting financially for funders and investors. And I think banks are starting, I know some banks are already starting to have green initiatives. You can get a better rate, a better loan, better deal from the banks if you're sustainable. And there'll be this constant trend, because a barrier to people is the regulation, and they're coming. They are coming. There's more announced last week around directors' responsibilities for sustainability. So they will start coming, and that's a barrier for people. So the sooner they start thinking about it and start acting on it and doing it from a business point of view, that takes away that stress for business owners, because we're business people too, and we know what it's like with constant and dynamic demands. It's hard.